It's now been more than 2 months since stores reopened in Belgium, but the influx of customers hasn't been overwhelming. In this chocolate shop in Brussels, they still fear for their survival. The manager was forced to put her employees on temporary unemployment, and she still doesn't know if or when she'll be able to reinstate them.
In my case, I have days where I just have 50 euros takings per day. With 50 euros, I can't pay for anything. It's a disaster. So we're all asking, what are we going to do? It's tough.
Just down the road at a jewellery store, it's a similar situation. They depend on international tourism, but Europe's external borders are still mostly closed. They calculate that since reopening, compared with last year, they're 80% down on turnover. Business should pick up in a month or two. We need to see an increase, or we need financial support. Because if not, I think that we will see bankruptcies starting from the holidays. The tough times are really going to begin. The picture isn't any brighter in office districts. Home working has left sandwich shops without clients. The varied versions of aid measures Belgian authorities have made available to support businesses through lockdowns and workers through furlough have helped, but debts accumulate and some fear the worst is yet to come.
I
believe that the crisis hasn't really begun. It will start between September and January. For me, my own personal analysis, it will last about 12 months starting from January. Only then can we consider that we've made a certain amount. But not everyone can hold out that long. The Belgian Union for Independent Workers fears that 1 store in 5 here will end up closing. They're begging people to follow the guidelines to wear masks in shops to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. We think that even if it's not very pleasant, it's an obligation, even though it's a violation maybe of our freedom, that it's perhaps the best way to try to avoid a second wave and therefore a reconfinement or partial lockdown. If that happens, it could have dramatic consequences. They want the state to keep temporary aid measures in place until at least the end of the year, and in the meantime, EU leaders are thrashing out the details of a pan-European Union recovery plan. Jack Parrick, Euronews, Brussels.